subscribe and hit like to have all my videos uploaded. In this video, we will speak about a very famous novel, Sunset Isis, واحة الغروب. Sunset Isis is a novel written by Behاء طاهر, an Egyptian novelist. Sunset Isis is a novel about a couple, Mahmoud Azmi, a police warden, and Catherine, archaeologist. They went to Siwa, Isis, to work there. Mahmoud was a police warden in the police station of Siwa, Isis. Mahmoud was an Egyptian police officer. He is from a middle class in Egypt. Catherine is a British and Christian. Both went there. From the first day of their arrival to the Isis dwellers didn't match with them because of Catherine. They didn't like British women. They didn't like the women who went out home. All the women in Siwa Isis were at home. They didn't go out. So Catherine was a stranger between them. Mahmoud's main task was to collect taxes from Siwa Isis dwellers. So the dwellers looked at him angrily. They didn't accept to cooperate with him because he wanted to collect taxes. The dwellers of Siwa Isis in the novel of Sunset Isis are divided into main classes or into main divisions: the generous, الأجواد, and the Wisterians, الأغراب. Mahmoud did his best to deal probably with each division in Sunset Isis. Catherine's main interest was to find the tomb of the great Alexander. So she did her best to find where the tomb is. So she started to visit the temples in Siwa Isis. Her movement from temple to another made the Isis dwellers angry with her. The Isis dwellers didn't accept her to move from a temple to another. They thought that she wanted to find the treasure under the temples. They started to annoy her. Once they hit her with a lot of stones, but she was just injured. After this accident, Mahmoud decided not to let Catherine go alone out of home. In the middle of events, Fiona, daughter of Catherine, came with another police officer whose name is Wasfi. They came to Isis. A lot of events happened, such that Wasfi was writing secret reports on Mahmoud's activities in Sunset Isis and sent these reports to the administration in Cairo. Mahmoud found out what did Wasfi do, but he wasn't angry. The Isis dwellers started to deal with Wasfi well. They started to collect taxes and gave these taxes to Wasfi in order to get rid of Mahmoud and appoint Wasfi instead of him. Sheikh Yahya was one of the most famous generals in Isis. He started to give Verona, sister of Catherine, medicine to recover from her sickness. Another important event in the story, another important event in the novel is Malika's death. Malika was a widow, and according to Siwa Oasis traditions, the widow wasn't permitted to go out after her father's death, after her husband's death, for more than 4 months. During this 4 months, all dwellers are prohibited to deal with the widow. They considered her as a curse. If a widow walked in the Oasis, this means that a lot of evil things would happen. Malika died after she tried to be Catherine's friend, but Catherine and her husband Mahmoud refuses this. After a lot of events, Mahmoud decided to explode the temples. Using dynamite, he exploded the main temple. In the margins, Bهاء طاهر, the writer, told us that this novel was based on a true story, a story of Mahmoud Azmi, an Egyptian warden who lived in the 19th century. He destroyed a temple, a famous temple in Siwa Oasis, in order to build some government buildings. Also, he wrote about a real character, a British archaeologist who went to Siwa Oasis in the 20th century. Catherine was similar to this real archaeologist. This novel is very great, is very interesting. The writer was clever at creating very good character. He was clever at creating the character of Mahmoud Azmi. He was very clever at portraying the character of Catherine. He was very clever at narrating a lot of details concerning the life in Siwa Oasis. Bهاء طاهر is a very good and a very skillful novelist. You can read his novel as if you watch a movie. All my best wishes for all. Till next video, good luck.